Welcome back to Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie. So glad you're here with us today.
Okay, so today's topic, I feel like everyone is going to relate to this on a deeply personal level.
Like, uncomfortably personal.
Right? We're talking about time. Specifically, why does it feel like we never have enough of it?
Which is wild when you think about it, because we live in literally the most convenient era in human history.
Washing machines, dishwashers, food delivery, apps that remember everything for us.
Payments that take 2 seconds.
Everything is designed to save us time, and yet,
here we are, exhausted.
right? Saying, sorry, I'm so busy for the 400th time this week.
It's almost funny. Almost.
So today we're going to dig into that. 9 practical ideas to help you protect your time, your energy, and honestly, your sanity.
And because this is Business English Desk, we're doing all of this through real, usable English.
We've got some seriously good vocabulary coming up later in the episode, so stick around for that.
And hey, if you're enjoying what we do here, please subscribe, hit that like button. It really helps us keep making content like this.
We really appreciate it. Okay, Jamie, let's get into it.
Let's go. Okay, I'm just going to say something that might sound a little controversial.
Uh-oh. What?
I don't think the day starts in the morning.
Oh, that's actually, yeah, I feel attacked, but you're right.
Right? Because think about it. So many people wake up already tired, already mentally overwhelmed.
Already in a bad mood.
And they blame the morning. They're like, I need a better morning routine. But the morning is just the result.
The damage was already done the night before.
Exactly. If your night ends with one more episode, one more scroll, one more, I'll just check this real quick.
Your mind never actually lands. Like, the body goes to bed, but the brain is still open, still running.
Yes, still in 17 tabs.
Oh my gosh, that is so accurate. So the takeaway here is really simple. A better tomorrow starts with a calmer ending tonight.
A gentler wind down. That's it.
Don't underestimate your evenings, people. Okay, here's something I think about a lot. Not all tiredness comes from hard work.
Ooh, say more.
Some tiredness comes from just too much useless input, like too many notifications, too many opinions, too many random little things sneaking into your brain all day.
And none of it is dramatic. It's not like you made one huge mistake. It's just one tiny check here, one random scroll there.
And suddenly your brain feels like, okay, Jamie, I love this analogy, like a room after a kid's birthday party.
Loud, sticky, impossible to clean.
Exactly. And here's the word I want to introduce, squander. To squander something means to waste something valuable in a careless way.
And attention is incredibly valuable.
Right, but people squander it constantly, little by little, without even noticing.
Because one random check feels harmless, but 10 random checks, your brain is gone.
So the takeaway, not everything that enters your mind deserves to live there. Protect your attention like it's valuable, because it is.
Big one. Okay, next. Okay, this next one is so real. Can I just say, the biggest stress in a day is often not one huge problem.
It's 5 tiny unfinished things.
Yes, a reply you haven't sent, a payment you keep forgetting, a form you've been avoiding.
Tiny tasks with big personalities.
Exactly. And there's a great phrase for this, let something slide. To let something slide means to ignore it, to let it be neglected.
And at first, it feels fine, right? Oh, I'll do it later. But later becomes tomorrow, tomorrow becomes next week.
And suddenly, this tiny little task is taking up enormous emotional space.
Jamie, I had this with one email recently. It should have taken like 4 minutes, but because I kept delaying it,
It became this whole thing in your head.
it felt like I was writing to royalty. Like, why?
Why do tiny tasks become so royal in the mind?
I don't know, but they do. So the takeaway, peace doesn't always come from doing more. Sometimes it comes from just closing one small loop before it starts following you around.
Close the loop. Love that.
Okay, real talk. There's still this idea out there that being exhausted all the time means you're doing life right.
Like nonstop effort equals serious person.
And sometimes, yes, life is demanding. Sometimes you do have to push hard. But if you never pause,
Your body will choose the pause for you.
through irritability, brain fog, that weird feeling where even a simple question feels offensive,
Oh, like when someone asks, "What do you want for dinner?" and your tired brain just,
cannot.
it's the hardest question in the world suddenly.
Still laughing. I don't know. Leave me alone.
And the phrase here is wear yourself out. If you wear yourself out, you make yourself too tired through too much effort or stress.
And a lot of people wear themselves out, chasing productivity every second, and then wonder why the whole day starts feeling gray.
Breaks don't ruin a good day. They protect it.
So the takeaway, don't wait until your body is screaming at you. Small pauses now are so much kinder than a full collapse later.
Okay, this one kind of blew my mind when I really thought about it.
Oh, what is it?
The problem isn't always time. The problem is energy.
Oh, that hits.
Because think about it. 1 free hour means absolutely nothing if you're too drained to actually use it.
Free time is not always usable time.
Oof, exactly. And this is where the phrase out of sync comes in. If something is out of sync, it's not working in harmony with something else.
So a lot of schedules fail, not because the plan is bad, but because the plan is out of sync with the person's actual energy.
On paper, it looks perfect. In reality, you're running on empty.
And then people blame themselves. Why am I so lazy? But maybe they're not lazy. Maybe they're just empty.
You cannot build a meaningful day on borrowed energy forever.
So the takeaway, protect your sleep, your rest, your body. Time matters, yes, but energy is what makes time actually usable.
Energy first, always.
Okay, this one is super practical. Not every hour of the day has the same value.
So true. Some hours you're sharp, focused, ready to take on the world.
And some hours your brain showed up wearing slippers.
Just not available.
And the mistake people make? Spending their best, sharpest hour on their least important task.
Checking emails at peak brain power, scrolling when they're most creative.
And here's the word, reclaim. To reclaim something means to take it back after losing it.
So making the most of your time is often really about reclaiming your best attention from weak priorities.
Don't spend your clearest hour on your weakest task.
Wow, that one line could honestly change a whole week.
So the takeaway, figure out your golden hours. When are you sharpest, most creative, most focused? And protect those hours for what actually matters.
Guard them with your life. Okay, uncomfortable truth time.
Oh, I love uncomfortable truth time.
Sometimes your time isn't stolen dramatically. Sometimes it's stolen very politely.
Oh, that's good.
Through a quick favor, a small request, or the classic, it'll only take 5 minutes.
Famous last words.
And here's a phrase, cling to. To cling to something means to hold onto it too tightly.
And a lot of people cling to busyness because it makes them feel important, needed, useful.
Even when it's exhausting them, they hold on because it feels like proof that they matter.
That's deep. Because sometimes saying yes isn't kindness. Sometimes it's fear.
And every unnecessary yes is quietly a no to your peace, your focus, your rest.
So the takeaway, boundaries aren't cold. They're protective. You're allowed to say no before your day gets eaten from the edges.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
You are allowed to say no. Okay, this one gets a little emotional for me, honestly.
Yeah?
Because time doesn't only disappear through work. Sometimes it disappears through speed.
When life gets too fast, the days don't just pass, they blur.
Breakfast becomes background noise. Walks become rushing. Even rest becomes another task on the list.
And then people say this week just vanished. But the truth is, the week was barely felt.
Because speed steals detail, and detail is where life is actually felt.
That's beautiful, Laura.
Thank you. And this is where the phrase carve out time comes in. To carve out time means to deliberately create space for something.
You don't wait for free time to appear, you make it.
A slow meal, a quiet walk, 10 minutes with no noise, a real conversation with someone you love.
These moments look small, but they return you to your own life.
So the takeaway, slowing down is not wasting time. Sometimes it's the only way to stop losing your life in little pieces.
I need a minute after that one. Okay, final idea. And honestly, this one reframes everything.
Hit me.
This is not about becoming more efficient. It's about becoming more conscious.
Ooh, yes.
Because if time management just becomes another way to pressure yourself, we've completely missed the point.
The goal is not to become some perfect, flawless productivity machine waking up at 5 a.m. with a glowing face.
Very suspicious person. We don't know them.
We don't trust them. The real goal is to build a life you can actually sustain.
And sustain means to keep something going over time. So the best routine isn't the most extreme one. It's the one you can still work on an ordinary, messy, tired Tuesday.
Real life is the test, not the fantasy version.
And making the most of your time isn't about squeezing more into the day.
It's about losing less of yourself inside the day.
So maybe the final takeaway is this. The goal isn't a fuller schedule.
The goal is a fuller life.
Slowly, kindly, consciously.
That's how real change sticks.
Okay, we used some really powerful words today, and I want to make sure they stick.
Yes, because hearing vocabulary in a real conversation first, and then slowing down to look at it, that's how it actually goes into your brain.
So let's do a quick word tour. Jamie, you want to kick us off? Let's go. First word, squander. To squander something means to waste something valuable in a careless way. And the key word is careless. Not one big dramatic mistake, just little by little. She squandered her morning on things that didn't matter.
Love it. Next, drift. To drift means to move without a clear direction. Like, without a plan, it's easy to just drift through the day. That floaty, unfocused feeling, that's drifting.
Next, juggle. To juggle means to manage many things at the same time, like you're trying to keep everything in the air at once. She's juggling work, family, and her own goals, and it's exhausting her.
Ooh, very relatable. Next, sustain. To sustain something means to keep it going over time. The best habits aren't the most extreme ones. They're the ones you can sustain.
Next, cling to. To cling to something means to hold on to it too tightly. Some people cling to busyness because slowing down feels uncomfortable.
Ooh, very relatable. Next, reclaim. To reclaim something means to take it back after losing it. She reclaimed her evenings by turning off her notifications after 8 p.m. I love that example, honestly.
Same. Next, wear yourself out. If you wear yourself out, you make yourself too tired through too much effort. If you never rest, you'll wear yourself out without even noticing.
Next, let something slide. To let something slide means to ignore it or neglect it. He let one small task slide, and then it lived in his head all week.
Next, carve out time. To carve out time means to deliberately create space for something. You don't find time, you make it. If something matters to you, you usually have to carve out time for it.
And last, out of sync. If something is out of sync, it's not in harmony or rhythm with something else. His schedule looked perfect on paper, but it was completely out of sync with his actual energy.
Such a good phrase, out of sync.
All of these words, they're not just good English. They're real life words that help you express real, deep thoughts.
So pick one or two that stuck with you today and try using them this week in a conversation, in writing, anywhere.
That's how English actually grows, not through pressure, but through small, real use, again and again. Okay, before we go, today wasn't really just about managing time better, was it?
Not at all. It was about protecting your attention, your energy, your peace.
And the feeling of actually being present in your own life.
So if one idea stayed with you today, let that be enough. One small shift can change the feeling of a whole day.
Maybe it's ending tonight a little more gently. Maybe it's finally closing that one small task. Maybe it's saying no once.
Or maybe it's just slowing down enough to actually notice your life again.
And we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment. What quietly steals the most time from your day? And what's one small change you want to make after listening?
Seriously, we read your comments. We love them.
And if this episode gave you something, please like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it too.
From Business English Desk, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Laura. Take care of yourselves, everyone.
Bye.